In example 3, we're going to use the elimination method one more time. We have our x's lined up, we have our y's lined up, and we have our constants lined up. So next we need to see, do we have opposites as our coefficients for any of our variables? If we take a look at our x's, we have a 2 and a negative 6. That's not opposite. 1 and negative 3 are also not opposites. So we have to go through and do that multiplication step again. So if I start with my x's, is there something I can multiply 2 by in order to get 6, which is the opposite of negative 6? And yeah, I could multiply by 3. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So all I need to do is multiply the first equation. And I'm going to do that first equation by 3. So 3 times 2x will give me 6x. 3 times y will give me a positive 3y. And 3 times negative 1 will give me a negative 3. I'm going to leave my bottom equation the same. I have negative 6x minus 3y equal to negative 15. Double checking that I do have opposites. If I look at my x's, I have a 6 and a negative 6. Those are opposites, so I can go ahead and add these two equations together. 6x plus negative 6x, that's 0, so those cancel out. 3y plus a negative 3y is also 0, so my y's are also canceling out, which means I have nothing left on this left-hand side, so I need to represent that with a 0. Equal to, on my right-hand side, I have negative 3 plus a negative 15, which is negative 18. In this case, all my x's and my y's are gone. There's no more variable left. Since the variables are all gone, I'm looking at the statement that I have. Is 0 equal to negative 18? And the answer to that is no, which tells me that I have a case of no solution. Now, if I were to get a true statement, so maybe I had 0 is equal to 0, then I could say it was any point that lies on the line, and I could name one of these lines, which is what we went over back in the substitution method. The answers are the same, so you can get no solution and any point on the line by solving it with the elimination method as well. If you have questions about that, let me know. Otherwise, you can move on to the last example.